Hey everyone, this is live from the CloudFest Hackathon in the Europa Park, and I am Anne-Mieke Bovelett. We're running a project called, or creating a project called Can Everyone Use? And this is going to be a resource for developers who work component-based and how to find everything they need to know about accessibility in their components if they fail testing, for example. And this is my hero.
I am Beatriz González Mellídez, and she is my hero.
Okay,
I also go by B.
All right, we're each other's hero. We're accessibility fans. All right.
Yes.
So,
The team has been asking the developers here, because there's a lot of developers working on different hackathon projects. So we got to 4 different profiles to have as a target user for our project. So one of them would be a developer with an existing project. The second one would be a developer with a new project. Then we would have a developer with a disability. And then we would have our contributors. And
Okay.
we went through different pain points. So for example, the developer with an existing project, they have one framework and they have one UI library that they have to stick to, so they don't have a choice. So they would be mostly interested in knowing about the accessibility of the components, the individual components, which are good and which they need to fix. If we go to the second one, if you have an existing project, then the pain point would be to find out which framework to use and which UI library to use. So you would need some type of comparison, right? If you're a person with a disability, maybe you need to check if the documentation is already accessible, right? Because if you cannot read the documentation, it's going to be very hard for you to learn this framework or this UI library. And then of course the accessibility of the components itself, because if you're a developer, you should test what you're developing. And if we're working about contributors, the first thing we need to know is the why. Why do they want to contribute to our project, right? So it's about more awareness and also providing tools and resources so that they can learn more about accessibility.
Wonderful. The goal of this is to save you all a ton of time in research, because we already did that. And of course, it could be that you think, hey, there is some stuff failing. I missed something here. So when that happens, come back and get in touch with us. The links to the contributors that are here right now who can actually do something and change something in this project will be listed on the page. So that was it, live from the CloudFest Hackathon. Bye-bye.